right, I'm good to go.
So we're about to get going. We are live, Spidey.
Good stuff, good stuff.
Currently, I know we're not in the session yet, but welcome everyone to PLR Season 4, Tier 2, Round 4 in Mexico. We are doing a random grid, 12 race calendar, random grid. So yeah, we're nearly, just after this race, we'll be a third of the way through the season. We're joined here with Spider-Man, H2O.
How's it going, everybody? Good to be back. Looking forward to Mexico.
Oh, sun's out. Sun's out for quali at least. So
I wanted a bit of rain.
I'd say I do apologise, Spidey. I know you were trying to get into the get yourself a seat there today, but a few boys have been struck down with some illnesses, so we needed someone in the booth. So
I understand, Shane. I understand. You wanted me back here beside you. It's all right.
That's it. Jesus, in a month's time, or Spidey, me and you could be down the Clonsilla, having a few pints and doing commentary together.
Are we sponsored by them now? Are we? That'd be handy. Big shout out to the Clonsilla Inn.
Sure, some of you have heard or have witnessed Drunk Shane there at the F2 race last week. Commentary, Drunk Shane in commentary apparently is quite funny. So, did you see that, or did you listen to that, Spidey? Were you watching?
I haven't seen it yet, but I heard a few rumours.
Yeah. Just go between lap 4 and lap 6 of the Mexico, the F2 race in Mexico, and not Mexico, sorry, in Monza, in Italy, and yeah you'd be just those 3 laps. Just watch that. That's all you need to know. Well, the racing was great as well. So,
talk to me about Mexico here, right?
Mexico.
Tier 2.
Yeah.
Who are the front runners here?
Liverpool fan won this race last time out.
Okay.
I know he actually nailed the strategy as well. Now, what the strategy was, I cannot tell you. But I remember that he nailed the strategy, like, one stop far as I remember, and he ended up winning by like 20 seconds. So,
right.
Yeah. So, I think obviously himself there, he would be one of the favourites for this one. But this is something that what I love about Tier 2, and I'm sure you'd agree as well, is that you could probably pick 10, 12 drivers off that list and say he could win this race. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's wide open.
It's a very competitive tier. So it's the lads who are just consistently scoring points week in, week out that you'll see around the top of the table. Not necessarily winning every race, but they'll be up there.
Yeah.
Now, strategy-wise, what are we looking at? I know the mediums are very good around here.
Right.
I think it's normally a 2-stop, but saying that, I was racing in Tier 3 there last week, and I actually done a soft to medium, and I pitted in on the second last lap on the mediums, and they were on 90%.
Wow.
So will someone have the balls to try a 1-stop if it works out, and risk going through puncture territory, because you can get them to the end, but they are in bits.
Well, the thing is with that, you need safety cars to be helping you with that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the pit lane. I say the pit lane loss is quite high. Just that you're on a main straight which has obviously a high rate of speed going by. So generally pit stops that have a long straight tend to have a bigger delta loss compared to some of the smaller ones. Say like Zandvoort or Spa or something like that. and even though they do have straights, but they cut a part of the track off, so your delta time is not necessarily as
because
big.
when you're coming out of the pits in Holland, basically the cars have to go around a horseshoe, basically turn, you know, a 180, so they have to slow down, which gives you time, you know.
And you cut out turn 1, and even like Canada, even though it is as well as a straight, you cut out turn 1 as well, and you come on at kind of turn 2, so you do cut out a fair bit of the track that way as well. So I'm just on board with Jay Hartnell. He's just crossing the line now. He was first across the line, 1:16.4. I think Spectrive was the one next. He's just in the stadium section now. I think he's aborted. Yeah, he's aborted. He's invalidated. Then Sadistic King is on a lap. He's gone through the S section. I actually really do like the S section, and if you have a car that's hooked up, to me, well, I remember we raced here last year, well, the year before, in Tier 1. I just did not have a car that was nice to drive, and I had no confidence through that section. But if you get a car there that's hooked up, you could be flying, you know, and it's really nice. It's a really nice flow to the track when you have the car underneath you. 15-2.
It's quite a tricky track, I think, to get a car set up for.
Yeah.
Because there is slow, tight corners, but then there's also the fast S section, where you do need a bit of downforce. You need quite a lot of downforce if you want to go through that flat out. So I don't think it'll be unusual to see rear wings of 8, even possibly a 9. 7 to 9 is probably going to be the average here for a rear wing.
Yeah.
Anyone running 6 and 5s has bigger balls than myself, so you know, fair play to them if they are. But that S section is tricky, even with a 7.
Yeah. And you want a responsive car because of those change of directions. You have even turns 1, 2, 3 there at the start. It's right, left, right. All quick change of directions, and you can gain so much time in the first in those first 3 corners. I remember doing time trial in it, and whatever lap I done, I could never get within 0.2 of a second through it. Like whatever I done lap first time, I absolutely nailed it. I could just get nowhere near it after that.
The first, as you said, the first section of corners here is tricky, but if you get it right, you can make a lot of time up on it. You're carrying speed onto the next straight, but it is hard to get it right. I think the trick is to actually try and stay in a high enough gear. If you're dropping down to second for the left to right, you're losing speed. If you can get through it in third and short shift up to fourth, you know,
then you're
on
happy
to a winner,
days.
but it's tough to do.
There. He's coming across
terrible, actually.
This is now for a Mayo, I think. I think he's on an outlap though. I know they're coming in. There's an Alvateri there coming in. I think most people are coming in.
I'm on Lemony, but I'm not sure whether he's on the lap or not. He's going through the S's. He's giving it a bit of beans.
He's done a lap already, but he is still pushing.
Yeah, he's pushing.
His sector time there.
Very low on ERS. Should be okay. This will recharge it going around.
Williams didn't like the turn in there in that stadium section.
He's staying out, he's going for it. This is a lap, so he's going to cross the line with a 1:16.193.
Yeah, he did improve. Ever so slightly. Just 2/10. I think there is, maybe this is one of the tracks. I know that some tracks are, it's actually quite beneficial to do the second lap on the tyre, because just with tyre warm up and stuff like that, it can be, can help out.
Well, I wonder, will we see the top few lads here trying to get a time on mediums?
I think that would be they tried to get that done now, I would say, yeah.
Because I think the mediums is a tyre you want to be starting on if you're quick enough to get them into Q3.
Yeah, the medium just opens up so much strategy, you know, in terms of strategy it does. With now, yeah, it really depends on when the safety car falls, but a medium, starting on the medium just opens it up whether you can go medium soft, medium hard in most races. It pretty much takes out the chance of having the 2-stop, unless the race is really unfortunate for you with just timing of safety cars and things like that. So Fogarty just went fastest there. It cut the end of his lap there, 15.180.
Nice lap, Fogarty. Nice lap. Tell you, he's a quick driver.
He is. He's one of the most improved, definitely from last season to this, for sure.
Yeah, well, I'd imagine he has his eye on Tier 1. I'd say he wants up there.
Yeah, but he's doing all the right things to get there.
He is.
Liverpool
That's
fan
a
and
chap
Alpha
who's
Stones are on the lap
consistently
now.
up there. Okay, let's go.
Alpha is ahead of him on track, and then it's Knockouts out on track, but he has a quali ban. What is he doing?
Is he just going to go out for a lap into the pits before finishing, I wonder?
Well, quali ban is a quali ban, so it's you do not take part.
I thought there was something before where you actually had to go and get out and to do a lap, or not.
No,
finish
you
it,
just
but
you
get
just
out on
retire
track.
in the pits when your session
Right,
starts.
okay. Well, he might be listening. Knockouts get off track. Quali ban. Volksky goes quickest again. 15 flat.
Yeah, there's another kind of example of the second lap there, improving. Track is obviously evolving as well. Alpha Stone's just about to cross the line. Where TKT is where TKD man. Oh, he lost it in the yeses, TKD.
Did he?
Yeah, see, this is the thing now, because TKD now is retired before Knockouts, he now starts in front of Knockouts, and this is why. And Knockouts was warned there. I did add everybody before the session of penalties, what they had carried in. So now, unless he disqualifies himself, but that's the only way he's going to start last now.
Okay, Knockouts, if you're listening, disqualify yourself.
He's in the pits.
Yeah. You might have to go out and just strike back with
If he just retires, if he goes in pits and retires, then it's the stage. Right,
anyway,
Ben's on the
back
lap.
to the racing.
Yeah, Ben's on the lap. He's just coming out the last corner.
Okay. The 15.3.
Yeah, it's not bad.
3.97, yeah.
Again, look how close it is. Was it the last race in Tier 2? They were separated 1 to 8. First to 18th was separated by 1.1 seconds in Q1.
Yeah, it was something ridiculous,
Never.
alright.
Right, who else?
So how many lads are we going to leave here now? We're going to lose today in the first one. It's going to be, we have a full 20 here in the lobby.
We have 18. Now, Killer J could be able to join before the end of the Q1, but I haven't got any word yet.
Alright. Trying to find someone on that here.
I'm just checking up here.
Yeah, Ben has invalidated, but I think he's doing it on purpose. I think he's already PLO, okay, PLO own. No.
Clement just went 10th there, 15.7. But PLO round, did he just set a lap time, is it?
He pulled out of the lap.
Is he on an out lap?
Is he? Well,
Yeah, BX Pro's on a lap. He hasn't set time yet. So we'll stick with them. I know there's a few guys out there on laps that have times, but we'll stick on a few of these guys, the guys with no lap time yet.
okay, Craigie into the pits.
BX Pro, he is just coming out of this middle sector there now. 56.396 through the first two sectors.
Okay, that's...
Ben's another driver that has improved and quietly snuck himself up there to the top of tier 2 as well.
Yes. BX.
Statistics now retired.
Needs to get the power down, needs to hook the right hand side. Don't want to be over on the left trying to set your time.
There's another 15.7 there, so Specdrive is on a lap with Clement on another lap. He's 4 tenths up. Yeah, he went 15.4, second lap
Good man,
as well.
15.4.
Owen is down, but he also has his airs off, so he might be going for a second lap as well. And also his Alpha Stone's retired. I think a few of these guys are feeling pretty confident that they're safe.
Yeah, well, I mean, realistically, looking at the times there, you could, like, a lot of them look safe.
Yeah.
So,
Anyone
I mean,
from
Knuckles
Craigie
can't set a
down.
time.
Yeah.
Now, I'd expect Spectre to bust out a lap. He's on
Yeah.
an out lap, is he? So
He is, yeah. I think Clement just set his second lap. Everyone else in the pit. Owen was down by 10 foot. I say he's going. This is his lap here now. He's just started it. He's on the run down to turn 1. We'll stick on board. Vintage is on the lap as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so currently it'd be Knockos and Spec Drive. Sorry, Knockos be out. TKD's is been there, so he's out. Spec Drive can either knock at the moment himself, but actually Vintage is in the pits as well. So
Fan has retired, so he's happy with himself. I'm on board with PLR Own here. It's coming up to the S's.
Yeah.
Go on,
He's down.
plant it. Come on. Shield stick. That's it.
That's it. He took that well. Oh, he's matching his time at the moment. I think he's safe though. He really is safe, to be fair.
15.683.
But actually, maybe not. There's a few lads heading out.
Spectre is going to be coming in close behind him with a lap time.
Yeah.
PLR Own approaching the line. We're going to cross it in a 1.
Just improved.
15.632.
Yeah.
Right, let's get on board with Spectre here. He must be close enough. He got round the final corner.
Yeah.
Holding the right hand side. Nice
He
time,
won.
15 flat. Puts him on pole. Well done. Great lap.
Yep. So
Yeah, back to the pits for Spectre.
Vintage in the pits, so right, he does have a bit of time. It's 2:50 on the clock. It's a short track. What is it? 75-second lap around here. So you're looking at, you want to be out of the pits with 80 seconds, give or take. You know what I mean? Just to make sure you're safe to get around the lap. That's out of the pits, not in the pit lane. Out of the pit lane at that stage.
Big Knockos is gone. TKD man retired.
Yeah.
So that
really
means there's only
Vintage.
one more place to go.
Yeah.
So Vintage, Jay Hartnell, or Craigie by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Vintage on the way out. Jay Hartnell's on a
Three-way
lap.
shootout.
Just started his lap actually.
Yes.
Hopefully Vintage stays out of the way there. This is the cut-off point, so I think this is where all the drama is. So we need to. It's actually a very easy track to invalidate as well. So he has to be in a situation here now. He needs to push to get through, but he also needs to make sure that he doesn't validate. And I really hope Vintage is aware that he's coming behind him. It's pretty much matched the sector one time.
And Jay Hartnell was pretty confident there, Yaron, that the racing points were going to have a bold show here today. So let's go back it up, Jay.
That's it.
Get that McLaren out of the way. He sees him. He lets him by.
Yep.
Come on. That's it. Floor it. Nice.
He's invalidated.
Close, but
he's invalidated.
He did.
Save your airs. Save your airs. You have time. There's a minute and 29. And generally the second lap is better than the first, so it's not the end of the world.
He's still safe. It's all down to ALR Vintage here.
Yeah. Vintage is just behind him now. This might be actually be a bit of an issue now that with Hartnell slowing down, Vintage might have a bit of. I know he's slowing down now as well. Jay
Hartnell has to go again. Surely
he does.
He has to go have another go. So he's going to give a toe here to Vintage. Vintage should have went behind him. That long straight.
He let him go. I think clean air is what he was more interested in than anything else.
He could have got a little bit closer. He could have got a little bit of a bonus. But anyway, okay, so he might as well stay on board with Jay because he's going to cross the line first.
Yeah. It's out of turn 3 there now. So he pretty much matched the sector one time the first time round. So what's he going to do here?
Okay, he's down a 10th.
No, he's up a 10th. He's up a 10th.
Yeah, sorry, up a 10th.
Yeah.
That's invalidated.
Oh no.
Alright, so it's over to ALR Vintage, who needs to find 2 tenths.
He's round boy too, but he didn't invalidate. He must have slowed down. He slowed down.
Got away with it.
Oh.
Okay, Vintage, you need to push.
Gonna jump on the board. It was close there as well.
Come on. It's all down to this. Come on, give me a delta there.
He's down by 10th and a half.
This needs to be a cracker. He needs to make 3 tenths up here.
He does.
He's nothing to lose. Might as well push it.
Send it.
What?
Oh.
No.
No. Oh, he was up at 10 and a half, but he didn't make it.
10th and a half, yeah.
Yeah, oh.
Unlucky.
It's a great last sector.
Tell you what though,
cool. Yeah.
Jay Hartnell is blessed.
He is. 2 invalids in a row there. And it was a point that we made just before he started, that this is such an easy track to get invalidations. It looks like as well that Killer J won't make this session.
Okay.
There's no message here from him, and we're finished now. Or did he?
Yeah, as you were saying, Shane, a very easy track to get an invalidation on, and that equates to penalties during the race. So we could well see a few people with quite a few penalties going throughout the race. So I'd imagine that will have quite a big effect on the standings come the end. So just drivers, bear that in mind. If you keep it clean, chances are you'll make up a number of spaces come the end.
I just realised that I'm not on the league channel, I'm on my personal channel.
That's great. So what's that mean now for someone who doesn't really understand technology?
I just thought I was logged in on it, because I haven't logged out of it, but it is what it is.
I'm sure I'm still using Beetle.
I saw someone bought that over and it's going to be re-released. But you won't be able to get all your old photos from it.
Sure, what's the point then? Gee, it's probably best if we can't get our old photos anyway.
There we go. So we have a top 14 split there by 7/10. 7.5, which is just nearly under 8/10. Now it is quite a small track, and the deltas are smaller, but it still shows how close it is. So Knockout's no time there, so he's P18. TKD lost it in Q1, very easy to do through those S's, and then Vintage then was knocked out there. So that looks like his last time on him. Jay Hartnell must have improved on the second lap, just looking at that there, because it ended up being 16.1. I think he had a 16.3 or 4 there. So yeah,
well, if you look at these times though, right? They're that close that someone who wants to get on, even if the top guy, even if Spectre wants to get onto the mediums, he's going to put himself under pressure if the lads are going to opt for the softs. So the softs could be pushed here.
Right. Yeah.
You know, to get into Q3.
Yeah.
So I think they should try the mediums first and foremost. See if you can get a competitive time, and then, you know what, ideally you want to be starting on them, but they might well be forced onto the softs.
Yeah, there's some tracks where deltas are so small. I don't think this is really one, and even though this has quite a small delta, but it's not the same as Brazil or Austria, for example. And sometimes I think there's a bit more of a benefit of going with a softer tyre allocation and just say, right, the chances of getting through on the mediums are quite slim, so we'll just stick with softs, give myself an extra set of softs, and start on softs, and then you could either use an extra set of softs from Q3, or you can keep yourself a fresh set of softs, especially for the end of the race, you know what I mean? So, or even use your Q1 tyre as your first run in Q3 if you get in, so you save yourself a soft set for the race, especially in races where they are a slam dunk 2-stopper. Like if this one is more of a 2-stopper, I'm not really sure. I think you were saying that you're 90%, your mediums were 90%. So
it's a 2-stopper. I don't think you want to be on the hards here, like.
Right.
But
I think if I remember correctly, I think that's what Liverpool fan done. I think he went medium hard and he ended up winning by like 20 seconds.
Yeah, I
could be wrong
don't
now.
Think they're not a nice tyre. I mean, if you do it, fair play. But if it's realistically, it's a 2-stopper. But the soft and mediums can get you to the end. But it's luck of the draw for the last few laps with the tyre wear. That'll be on the mediums.
Right, so who is the first car across the line? It's Foxy. So I'm on board with Foxy here.
Right.
He is. Number 97.
Not messing around, this chap.
No. Yellow flag, someone lost it.
Oh,
right now.
Who have we lost?
I think they had a little bit of a moment through the end of the S's there where TKD lost it. So
we have a few that are trying the mediums.
8-0. Yeah. It's a good mix though. Well, yeah. A lot of people went straight to softs as well.
Foxy is obviously not not contemplating the mediums. You know, he wants to just get out there and get into Q3.
Yeah, he's going through those efforts now. I'm going to jump on board and see his change of direction. Oh,
nice. That's nice.
Yeah, 55.6. That's a good time so far. Probably in the 15s here. Right.
Okay. Get up them gears, folksy. Go on, up again. There we go.
14.
Oh, first man to
yeah.
break the 114's nice lap. 114.851.
Who is next? It's a Red Bull. I think it's Spectrodrive, is it? Yeah. Spectrodrive in the mediums. 14. That was a 14.125, but I think he might have took a corner cut there. I think he might have taken a trip across.
He was invalidated, was he?
Yeah, I think. Well, it was just his lap time was 7/10 faster than Folksy on the medium tour.
Okay, well, I'm on here now with Modster. He's coming up to the final sector. He's on the mediums.
He's only starting a lap, though.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Williams.
He hasn't got the ERS going yet. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, they're all coming thick and fast at the moment. Let's see this.
Okay.
Lap 6 Mac 14.7.
Ben's coming around final corner. He's on the softs. This is a lap.
Different Ben, is it? Oh, this Ben, yeah.
Ben BFC.
Yeah.
15.178.
Here we go. Lap times are dropping.
Yeah, so we have Liverpool fan, the fastest man so far in the mediums with a 1:16.348, which is 1.6 seconds behind Six Mag, who goes quickest on the softs with a 1:14.706.
Yeah.
So
Liverpool pumped in a lap there, went fourth.
Right, yeah, Liverpool fan. Sorry, he's in sixth now. 1:16.3. He's the fastest man in the mediums.
Yeah,
but it's 1.6 seconds.
Yeah, I don't think it's fast enough
so far.
Sorry, we don't have. Habibs is on another lap. He's on the medium. Second lap, I do think would be better for the medium. He's 16.4.
Yeah.
So it's not fantastic.
But so far, what it's looking like is that the softs are just they're a decent bit quicker around here.
Yeah, and especially with drivers so close in exactly. Talent. This is.
It's such
Monster looks like it's going to be a second or so down here. Yeah, it is.
That's somebody to get through. I think we will see one person get through on the mediums, though. I think they'll scrape through.
But it's validations and stuff.
Who has the balls to do it?
That's it.
PLR on. Is this a lap now? He's invalidated.
Alpha Stones just started. Sadistic going again, is he? On the medium tour.
Well, hopefully.
Yeah, it looks
I'm
like
on board with him now. It looks like, yeah, he's burning the ERS anyway. So his car will be that bit lighter. They should be rubbered in a bit more.
He just pumped in a lap. He went faster than Liverpool there, so he's at the moment the fastest medium tour runner.
16.3.
Yeah, there's a bit of traffic now in front of him.
Might get a bit of a not that you don't really want to.
You don't want to hear. That Williams needs to get away. It's that Lemony.
It is Lemony. Lemony, move!
Is Lemony? Also, Lemony could be on a lap though. That's the only thing.
Oh, is he? Is he on a lap?
But he could be. I don't know. I'll check. He has theirs on, and he's 6 seconds down. He's in the way, and he's not getting out of the way.
To be fair, the wing mirrors on that Williams are tiny. Okay, so yeah, Sadistic get into the pits there. That's unfortunate.
Lemony went again. Lemony was 10 seconds down. Maybe he just went for a cool down lap and went again.
Here. He's doesn't have an awful lot of ERS. He's down to 20% here on the straight. He'd be doing well to keep this going for the lap.
I just flicked the Alpha Stones because Alpha Stones.
He's invalidated. He's invalidated. All right.
Maybe he knew he was in trouble by with the block and said, right, I'll make it look like I'm going for another lap instead out.
Clever fox, that chap.
Clever
You'd never
fox.
know. You'd never know.
Yeah. So Alpha Stone's the same. He's gone purple, but we know that sometimes that's not the case. But he's a 28.3 he had. I don't think I remember 28.0 earlier on. So
okay.
Yeah. He's just in the middle sector now. Medium tire.
It doesn't seem overly confident through them S's yet.
No, 56.7. put into context, I think Folksy was in the 55s. I think at the moment he's about second down.
Okay, well, hold on.
Lost the rear there as well.
Has to plant it. Come on. 16.348.
Yeah. So 16.3 seems to be a pretty good time there.
Oh my! The exact same time as Liverpool fan.
Yeah. Ben is going
so
again
that's
on
going to make
mediums.
it interesting.
Well, BX Pro, Ben, and then Jay Hartnell just crossed the line there with a 17.2 on his first lap, but I'm sure he's going to go for a second.
Spectrip hasn't come out yet, and it looks like he has the softs fitted, so you'd expect him, you know, judging by his Q1 time, you'd expect him to be up around the top, which is going to push the lads down further on the mediums.
Another point as well to notice that two of the title challengers, I suppose, like Jack DNF is not here today, he's not racing today, and he's the current Tier 2 champion, and then you have Crew as well not racing, who was second in the championship behind Six Mag. So just looking at Six Mag's pace here as well, it's, you know, it's not ideal to be missing this Grand Prix as well, especially if Six Mag has shown the form that he's in at the moment.
Yeah, well, Six Mag is top of the pile here by 1.5 tenths, which is, you know, that's a nice, it's a decent gap, you know.
He's on here with BX Pro. He's just coming into the S's now.
Oh, there's Craigie. Craigie's on a lap. He's coming around the final sector.
On the soft. Needs to improve on that 16.1. .56.8. So that again was going to pump in and around a 16.3, 16.4. So
Craigie gets a 15.495, was it? Or oh, where am I seeing this?
BX Pro just coming around the last corner. 16.6, so he lost a bit of time in the last sector there.
16.6.
But you need to get in. I think.
Well, here we have. I'm actually staying on board myself with Craigie. He's going for a second flyer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's invalidated.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
I literally jumped on just as he clipped the grass there. Spectre have a 15.1 there.
Yeah. Well, that's him safe. I mean, you just get back to the pits now and save the tyres. You're into Q3.
Yeah.
It's the lads now who say Alpha Stones is there.
Clement's
on the
up at second. Just you know, he's up at 1.1 seconds. He's coming around the last corner, and it should put him into the 15s.
Yes, 15.3 there. Right. So there we have no mediums at the moment.
I think the likes of Liverpool fans, just say Liverpool fan Alpha Stones, they've put on sauce onto their car, but their lap times, their lap,
the exact same. So they forced themselves into having to go out again. Yeah, so I don't think we're going to see any mediums in Q3.
Yeah, Sadistic, Liverpool fan and Alpha Stones at the moment are the only three who've set a time, the current time, on the medium tour, but they are coming out. But I mean,
this is going to set it up lovely for the guys starting outside the top 10, because they can go for the alternative strategy now, knowing that no one in front of them is on the same tyre.
Yeah.
So it should make the race very interesting.
Yeah. Would you risk it? Jay Hartnell's out, right? So that would mean that there's only 4 cars that can knock you out. You have Lemney in a 16.7. He's on a lap. I just jumped on board with Lemney here.
Okay.
You have BX Pro that's in the pits on the medium. Is he going to go out and try a soft tour run? So we're looking for something in the 55s to put you into the 15s here. He has
at the moment, to crack the top 10, you're going to need a 16.3.
What I mean is through sector 2. He's 6 tenths up though, Lemony, but at the moment he's ran wide there in the stadium section.
He has. He's going to have to put the foot down here. Does he have enough to go again? He might need to go again.
Yeah, with these tyres you can do, but do you really? 4 tenths.
Yeah, that time is not safe enough. He has to go again.
Yeah.
Keep it going, Lemony. Keep it going.
So everyone in the top 5 are in the pits. 6 and 7 they're on out laps. And you just have to remember with Craigie and Habib's both have quite Q3 bands. So if they get in, they can't set a lap. To me, honestly,
Well, here's Sadistic, who's sitting in 9th place, is in the danger zone, is coming around the last couple of corners
and
here.
1.1 second up, so you're looking at maybe even to the 14s here if he hooks it up.
Which will be a lovely time. Yeah, this is looking nice. This could be in the 14s, alright.
Yeah.
Hooks that lovely.
He does.
There you go,
14.8.
14.8. Lovely. Great lap.
I think Liverpool fans just behind him. Sector 2, going through the S's now. Oh, that was close to a corner, but he managed to through the eye of a needle there. 6/10 up. He's not up as much, but he still has
a traffic here with this car. This car needs to get the move on. It should be alright. Yeah, this is going to be a nice time. This is going to be in the 14s.
I think so. Oh, Lemley's improved ever so slightly to a 15.7. But I don't.
Oh, just missed out. 15.1 for Liverpool.
Who else is there? Right, so we have Monster with no time. He's coming around the last corner. 15.8. He can go again if he wants to try and get in. You have BX Pro on an outlap on softs. Habib's Cribs coming in around the line. 14.7 for Habib's.
Oh, nice. Welcome to the party.
Yes. Alpha Stones is on a lap. Is he the next one to get across? He's only started. Craigie is up a tenth and a bit on his second run.
Okay, let me get on board with Craigie.
I think Lemley's done. He doesn't want to put another set of. If I was him, I wouldn't want to be putting any more laps on those tyres. So I think he should be.
Oh, invalidation for Craigie.
Ever so slightly. Monster is up ever so. Monster's just behind him, and he's up ever so slightly on his sector 1 time. Again,
hold on a second. We have Alpha Stones who could be getting himself into the top 10.
Yeah, he's just behind Monster. Yeah, he's just we're keeping Monster.
He's up on his time. Oh, he's nearly a second better at his time.
Yeah. Monster's coming around the last corner though.
Oh, this is going to be tight, Shane.
He was so close to the wall.
This could be Lemony going out.
I think it will. Monster boxed. Okay, he must have made a mistake. Alpha Stones cross the line. P5.
Oh, nice time. That pushes Lemony down to 11th.
Zone on the lap by BX Pro. Oh, BX Pro's not going to make it. I just on board with there. The time is ended, and he's just coming around the last corner now.
Misjudged it.
Oh no!
I've done it myself. Unlucky.
So it's only Craigie. We have put 2 laps on these tyres. If I was Craigie, I'd just bring it back to the pits and start the race with a fresh set of tyres rather than put 5 laps. It'd be an out lap. He's 5/10 up, so he is pushing. He is trying.
At this stage, I'm just finishing. You never know what can happen, Shane. You could get an early safety car.
He could. He's hooking it up. Oh, a bit squarely there in the old curb.
This should be in the 115s. Maybe a late 115.
Could be.
Yes.
15.8.
Didn't
improve, but 15.8. Improved his time, but didn't improve position, is what I mean. So BX Pro. It says BX Pro is. Was it BX Pro that I was talking about earlier?
Yeah, I missed the time. Was it?
I thought it was. But he hasn't come up that he's
okay, well hold on. Oh, I'm staying on board. He's around the last corner. This could be in the 115s. Ooh, go to 9th. So who does that push down? Clement?
I know that there has been issues before where it happened in ALR for me before, where we were watching qualifying and for the people that were watching or spectating or whatever it was, a driver definitely crossed the line after the time had run out, but on their angle but their footage for it showed that they crossed the line before the time expired.
Shane, it's Codemasters.
Yeah,
I mean, the amount of glitches. So no, that is a factor.
They said that was fixed though. That's the only thing that they did say that was fixed, but it was clear there that from air on board, from spectating, that he missed the cutoff by about 3 or 4 seconds.
Yeah.
But yeah, sure, we'll see.
Come on, Codemasters, sort your game out.
Yeah, that's the thing with EA now. I'm kind of... See, the thing, what we have to remember is that Codemasters still developing the game. It's not EA developing the game. EA just bought the rights and will make a lot of money from it. Just actually look at that there. The top 10 separated by half a second. 5 tenths.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, no.
This is going to be a fantastic race.
Yeah.
That's a super qualifying there. From
Everyone
on
softs.
Yep. No one got through on the mediums, which, as I said earlier on, is going to set it up nicely for the lads outside the top 10. It should make for an interesting race, but listen, congrats to Six Mag. That's a fantastic time. All the usual suspects up around there. Habibs wasn't expecting that.
Habibs was fighting up. He was in P2 in Abu Dhabi last week, and so he was up there. And I think Ben pretty much dominated that race as well. So Ben was it P3, P4 there, wasn't he? So yeah. Now what we need to see here is Habibs retire, not head out to the track. He does have a Q3 ban, so we need to make sure.
Alright, well lads, if you're in a party with Habib there, tell him to retire.
Right, so it'd be out of the 9 that are left, who is your Euro on?
Honestly, I can't go against folks. Look at him out again first. Is that him? he's first man out of the pits every time.
He is. Obviously, in fairness, he's in the Alfa Romeo, so his car's towards the end of the garage, and he, I was the same. I always like to get out and set a banker and clean air. And
Shane, if that chap was in the Mercedes, he'd still be first out.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I think what he needs to do though, I think he needs to box clever. I think he has the pace to get pole, but he's after heading out first here. The track's going to get quicker the longer this goes on. I think he just does a banker, gets himself in, and then waits till the end and gets out again. I think sometimes he just tries to get in too many laps, and the track just gets quicker, and he misses out at the fastest time to be on the track. So, folks, if you're listening, do your lap, get back in, chill out for a while, and get back out later. Get a banker in the board.
That's it. Just reading the comments there on the stream, and Quasar said that I'm streaming it on my personal channel to try to boost me subs. So if you are watching, don't forget to like and subscribe the channel there. You know, much appreciated.
As I said, I'm ancient when it comes to technology, Shane.
Yeah.
This YouTube crack. Don't have a breeze. Right.
Just need to. I'm just waiting here on the old Discord here. 1 sec.
Well, I'm going to hop on board with Folksy because he's going to be the first man to start his hot lap.
Yeah, I'm on board with him as well. Yeah. You can talk it through there.
What is he? Is this? Oh, he's right. He started already. Right, here we go. Right, we're going down here. Just finishing off we're in sector 2.
Yeah. Starting it off.
Swinging it, here we go. So far, it looks quite tidy. Approaching the S's. Drops it down to 5th. He's got the power down. Can he keep it down? Slight lift. Still in 7th. Here we go. DRS open. Topping out at 325k. Oh, ran that one close. Here we go, final corner. Gets up in the 4th, down to 2nd. That's it. Hook the right hand side. This should be a
14.8.
Alright, 1:14.8.
I think Alpha Stuns is next. He's coming in the last corner. Then it's BX Pro. Then BX Pro didn't start a lap, is he?
I don't think Folksy will be overly happy with that time, but listen, the track's only going to get quicker.
Sadistics next. No, he's not next.
Liverpool fan is about to cross here. And sets, it's going to be good.
15.4.
15.4. Oh,
Renault
getting mixed up.
Ben. 15.2.
15.2. Right, Six Mags is entering final few corners here.
Folksy going again.
He might be. That's what I was talking about earlier on. Six Mag.
Yeah, on board.
Oh, this is going to be in the 15s, I think.
55.6 was a good.
14.7. No. Nice. Yeah. Purple sector 3 to polish it off. Well done, Six Mag.
Oh yeah, we didn't put our quids down, did we? Did you? Oh, you went with Folksy. I didn't put my quid down.
Quid's on Folksy. Yeah.
So
yeah.
right.
Oh, he's coming around again here. Is he got? Oh, Folksy, get into the pits. Get into the pits. Yeah, yeah. Good man.
Yeah,
good man.
Pits. Right, BX Pro's on a lap. The rest of them are in the pits or set the lap time. So 56.3. He's about 7 or 8, and he's after cutting. I think he was already invalidated. He's going back to the pits, making the shortest route possible.
Ben's invalidated.
As the crow flies. Yeah, so that's everyone either in the pits or anyone going for another. Alpha Stone's going for another lap. He got a 15.0.
Looks like he's pushing through the S's.
He is. He's 3/10 down now. He is 3/10 down. So he is pushing.
No, yeah, he's miles off his time. Just get into the pits.
Yeah.
No point to put an extra wear on them tyres.
I was thinking it might have been Ben that would get pole, and that would. I don't want to just make a guess now that 6 mags and go for 6 mag just because he has the provisional pole.
You can't just pick the guy at the top now, Shane.
I won't. Folksy's from P2. I'll go with Ben BFC there.
Alright.
Because yeah, he was fast around Abu Dhabi last week, so I'd like to see him back that up in another strong performance.
I tell you what, we haven't seen yet. Haven't seen anybody spinning it. No one has wrote the car off yet.
Just TKD in Q1, but we missed it. He lost on the exit. Yeah,
doesn't count. I want to see it.
We haven't seen it, so it doesn't matter.
No point telling me about it. I want to see it on stream.
Folksy's going straight back out. Folksy's going for 3 runs.
Folksy's out again.
You get 3 runs out of this. He could nearly go and do a lap on this and come back in, get another set of boots on, and go out again.
Well, I'm looking at the clock here. 6 minutes. He needs to do this lap.
Oh, he's not doing the DRS sign. Did you see that?
Do another one. 4, 3. What's he doing?
He's just on board with him. He's just out there milling a DRS sign over. The Spectre is also on the out lap. They're the first 2 guys out.
Okay, well, I'm going to stick on board with my Euro, Folksy.
Yeah, he's first. He'll be first across the line.
So I'm not sure what the situation here with the fuel is, whether you can burn a bit on your out lap to get the car even lighter, or how much you need to get home, but I'd like to think he's been clever with the fuel.
Yeah, he's just
here we go. We need a good exit here.
Yep.
That's it. Let's plant it. Okay, so starting the hot lap here with Folksy. He has a 1:14.883 to improve on, and currently pole is a 1:14.726, so he has 1.5 tenths to find.
Yep.
Okay, first left right looks tidy.
Oh,
he's lost it! He lost it!
Oh.
For some reason, it's not an invalidation though, but he has to pull out. There's no point.
He has pulled out.
Get the fuel down, pull out of the lap, and go again. Okay, who's next?
It was Specdrive next. He is in turn 1 there. Turn 2.
Okay. Yes.
Oh, he's run away turn 3 as well.
That has to be an invalidation.
He didn't.
Whoa,
if he lifted
away with these invalidations.
If you lift, this is the trick with it. If you lift, but he has also abandoned the lap as well. So he has abandoned. He's back.
The pressure is getting to these lads.
Yeah. So close. It just shows you the difference between pole position and you know what I mean, P8, P9.
Now, Folksy is back around. Is he going to go in, put on fresh tyres, or is he just going to go straight and do it again?
His airs are still off. Now, it depends. You have another fresh set of boots.
He's in.
Yeah, so he must have another fresh set.
Right. Yeah, okay. So who do I have out? I have BX on an outlap.
Yeah, that's really it. And 6 mags on an outlap too.
Yeah, well, what we're going to see now, Shane, is we're going to see everyone leaving the pits at around the 2-minute mark, maybe?
2:22 minute, yeah. Spectrive's gone again. But I think this is a mistake, because, well, you never know, but the second lap has been better, as we were saying earlier on. The second lap has been faster than the first lap on these soft tyres, and this isn't the tyre they're going to be starting on. So this might actually end up working out, but he won't get another run the likes of
it could work out. You do always run the risk when everyone leaves the pits, you know, at the last couple of minutes, that you have traffic issues.
Yeah.
If someone spins it at a certain part of the track and all of a sudden your lap's ruined.
27.9, I think that's the best. That's purple. It's the best first sector I've seen so far. Anyways, it was 28-0 the best before that. He has no traffic. I was looking at there. The next car in front of him is in the stadium, so it's all on him now.
This is Spectriv we're on board with, yes?
Spectriv, yeah. He's just going through the middle sector.
I like to see it now. He is giving it well. That's the best S's I've seen all day.
Yeah. 55.3, that's the best middle sector too.
He was very slow on that DRS.
Oh. He's on the edge, man. He's driving like another Dutch man that drives the Red Bull.
He is.
To the limit.
Driving like he stole this thing. Come on, hook the right.
He went wide.
Ooh,
14.4.
That's not going to help him, but sit on pole. Great time. That's showing the rest of the lads how to do it. Now that's 3/10.
Folks, he's on an outlap on the mediums.
What?
Yeah.
Folksy, what are you doing, mate? For God's sake.
What's Folksy doing?
I don't know what he's at.
Well, you assumed he boxed and didn't do a second lap. Maybe he didn't have enough fuel, but...
Well, lads, someone needs to have a word with this chap. Folksy, come on. You're going to save them for the race.
He's not going to improve on his 14.8 with them. I'd be shocked.
No. Maybe he didn't realise he
first lap there, 15.3. If he goes again, he has a good shot of improving on that.
I tell you what, Spectriv took them S's absolutely perfectly. He had the foot down, he trusted the car would have the downforce. I haven't seen anyone else yet do that today. And he's 3/10 quicker.
Yeah, outlap.
His Liverpool fan is burning it up here, going down to the last few corners, and he's 3/10 up on his time.
Who's this?
Liverpool fan.
Right, yeah.
Still, he has a chunk of time to find. Does he have enough to go again? This will move him up, but not enough.
P4.
With the fort, 14.9. Good time, Liverpool. Okay, Alpha Stuns has invalidated.
Ben is next.
Okay. I see him here.
This is in the stadium. Oh, he's after invalidating. He took out one of the bollards. Took out both bollards as well. Statistics straight after him. There's it. Owen after him. I think it might be Owen directly after him.
Which Ben did you say invalidated? Because I'm looking at Ben in the Renault here, who's not invalidated.
Right. the other. Owen's only starting a lap.
Right, we have a purple here for Ben.
Which Ben?
Renault Ben.
Alright, I'm on board. Yeah, 6/10 up. That'll put.
Yellow
that's
Ben.
going to be close. If you can
This is a nice time. Keep it going, Ben. Keep it going. Go on. Up the gears.
Ben was my shot for pole.
Oh,
he's done it! He's done it!
Great lap. Superb. That's a smashing time.
It is a smashing time.
Is there anyone else that can take that off him right now?
Liverpool's on a lap. He's 5 seconds down, so it won't be him. Sadistics 1.5 down. Alpha is 2/10 up. So Alpha at the moment is on for a 14. We also have PLR. Actually, PLR owns it just ahead of him on track, so we'll stick with him first because he'll cross the line first and then we'll move. Oh, he's invalidated. So,
okay, I'm on board with Alpha here. He's going through the S's.
Yeah, he was a bit reserved there. He kept a bit. He didn't want to get an invalidation there, but he's flying 6/10 up. Puts him at the moment onto a 14.4. So this could.
He'd be fighting for pole. Keep this tidy. That's it. Oh no!
That didn't invalidate. He invalidated it then. Oh my god!
Oh
no! Oh no! 14.1. But there was invalidations, but it was a 14.1.
Yeah.
Oh,
and I see Shane. That's it. It's the last few laps of Q3, and this is where Folksy's missing out. He needs to be there.
He apple crumbled, man. Apple crumbled on the lap, man.
Oh. Alright, well, does that bring Q3 to an end?
Is
there
that's
anyone
it.
on the lap?
That's it, no, that's everybody. So we wouldn't be quick.
I didn't mention it earlier on, Shane, though, but you know what? Q3, Q4 here, with the tow you're going to get from the lads in P1 and P2, the long straight.
Yeah.
It's a bit Russia-esque here, like.
Yeah, it is. Mexico's one of those tracks that it's not great starting first. Yeah, I don't think it's as strong as Russia. I think Russia Russia is
Russia's extremely strong for that, but Mexico's not bad, and you get half a jump on first or second, and you're sitting in third and fourth, and you're going to have a go at them before the first corner.
It's a great lap by Specdrive there.
It was
as well.
But hold on, so we mean Ben in pole.
Yeah.
Specdrive in second, Six Mag in third, Sadistic King in fourth, Folksy in fifth, Liverpool Fan in sixth, Alpha Stuns in seventh, BX Pro 8th, PLR Own in 9th, and who was that in 10th?
Habib Crib, so he retired in the pits.
Yeah. Oh, so, yes, that was the one.
So that's all, all qualifying bans have been served, so that's all sorted then.
Super.
And we can move to the race, and it looks like it's a dry race too.
Super.
Yeah. So.
Could you have a look and see with the tyres? I have to pop out for 2 seconds, alright?
Yeah.
I'll be interested to see that. Cheers.
Yeah, no bother. It's going to be a close run to turn 1. Mexico's always interesting. First lap. Countdown is on. I reckon by the look of the sky there, it's going to be a clear race from start to finish. But if anyone wants to let us know in the comments or on the Discord what the weather is for the race, it'd be great. So the guys are starting their formation lap now. Let's get the toes. So everybody, obviously in the top 10, are starting on softs. Clement is also starting on softs in P11. Medium, Lemony, Alpha Stuns. Bear with me 1 second. Luckily he is my first friend on the list, so I'll get him in. There he's back in the lobby now. So you have Lemony starting P12 on the medium, Monster on the medium, Craigie on the soft, Jay Hartnell, Alar Vintage, TKD all starting on hards, and then Big Knuckles then in P18 starting on medium. So the guys on softs here would want to, if it's going to be a green flag race, no early safety car, they want to be able to pull ahead enough so that they can come out and pit. How did Habibs and Folksy have contact when one's in P10 and one's in P5? How does that happen? Anyways, yeah, you're back, Spidey. So Folksy and Habibs have somehow managed to get disqualified on the formation lap. Which is not, it's not, obviously it does happen quite a lot, but one's in P5 and one's in P10, so how they were even... Renault's actually the good start, it's got first and third.
Lights to wait on the glitch.
Don't worry about the glitches, yeah, we're going to have a telemetry glitch for the first lap or two as well. So.
Okay, just waiting until we start hearing the cars, Rev.
Are we going? There we go.
Here we go, we're off.
Oh, I think it was a better start from Specdrive. Specdrive isn't using his air.
Oh, look at
this! Start.
Oh! The two Renaults are going for it side by side. Can they hold off the posse? They do. They're both around.
Oh, kind of concertinas in on each other then, going between 2 and 3 like a bottleneck. Oh, side by side, 2 wide the whole way down the straight. That's fantastic driving.
I'm on board with Folksy. Folksy's making moves. He's pushing this early.
Oh, William spun.
Contact.
TKD.
Folksy and Red Bull. Folksy's gone wide around, but he gets the move done. But how is he going to get in here from the inside to the outside for these S's?
I can't. That was close.
It was.
Specdrive is not giving up on that.
No, and Folksy's ERS light is flashing already. He's
same as Specdrive. They don't have any left.
Right.
They've blown their beans at the start.
Yeah. It's just gotta keep your cool in the first couple of laps.
The two Renaults now, 1 and 2. Six Mags are making a move for the lead here. He's got it. And Alpha Stone's there set a fantastic lap of a 37-second there for the fastest lap of the race. So
look, come here, these two Renaults along with Sadistic are trying to check out early here.
They are. That's because of Foxy's battle. Beat Cribs up to P5 from P10 already on the first lap. So I'm just going to take a look here at the biggest movers here, position changes. Yes, so biggest losers, BX Pro down 8. TKD's in the pits. I did see his spin earlier. He did have wing damage. So you've Craigie up 5. He started on soft, so it was a good decision by him. And you've Habib's down on the 5 places as well, from 10th to 5th.
I'm actually on board here with Big Knockos. He's up in the 14th.
Yeah, that's
he's
good.
on the gearbox of Modster, and he's had a much better entry into the quick S's, and he'll be looking to get this move done. Modster's picked up a penalty. Here we go. We can get by here. Bit of battery on the inside.
Oh, I see Monster has wing damage. I think that he is right wing. BX Pro's retired.
Oh,
on track, he lost it.
Virtual safety car. Yeah. Virtual safety car.
You should see him here on the right hand side. It looks like he's in the wall on the right there.
Does anyone try and pit? Who has damage? Can they get a sneaky pit in?
Yeah, Liverpool's in. Anyone on softs here? I reckon we'll try to stick on the set of hards maybe and go quite long into the race.
Well, this is playing into the guys in the mediums' hands. This is nice.
He went on to another set of softs here. But it looks
did he have any damage, I wonder?
I didn't see him get a wing. I didn't see him change a wing now. I've only seen him. Who else? Monster did have wing damage. He's gone on to the mediums. So we go back. There should be Ben having a look at the leader there. Two Renault boys now. I know that they're fighting for a drivers' championship, but they also need to just make sure that they don't take each other out. Because there is a Constructors' Championship and an overall Constructors' Championship to fight for as well. Craigie's up 7 positions. He's up to P7 now. Past Alpha Stones there. So a bit of a DRS train. We have from the top.
Folksy's trying to make a move on Ben, Yellow Ben. Oh, he's going up the inside. He's putting that car in places that he's risking getting damage. Oh, he's gone wide.
He's going to get ran out there. But
he's going to have a run on him.
Look at this. This has actually just helped Six Mag. He's broken the DRS gap there to Ben because he was battling there with Folksy. So Folksy should have DRS and make this move.
Folksy has no battery. He's actually out of battery.
He has out of battery.
0%. Ben.
That's why this move has taken an awful lot more effort than it should have.
Yeah, he's going to be an easy picking now in the next straight. Oh, that's it in both. Oh, all right. Listen, it was fair.
Elbows out. Oh, and Habibs just has a massive run. He's going to pass all of them. Habibs just went to P3.
Oh my God! That's what the battery's for. Folksy not having any of it.
Folksy's sending it.
Oh, Folksy's going to go wide here though.
Elbows out.
Contact. This is it.
Here, do you know what?
Welcome
we'll
to
have
the
to
game.
say they're all doing it to each other. They're all giving elbows out, and Habibs did do it, but Folksy also gave it back as much. So, six of them have done the other there. But what an overtake! Habib went from like P5 or 6 up to P3.
Yeah. But Habib has 30% battery. You know, Folksy's out, so it just makes it easy pickings on the straight. You have to save your battery. You can't be running out in the first 4 laps.
That was massive there for Six Mag because this stage, last lap, Ben was within DRS of Six Mag. He's 2 seconds behind him. That was just from battling Folksy the lap previous. Now, Habibs doesn't have DRS here, but he does have overtaking, as you said. Folksy has none. He's in overtake, but there's no overtake. Is he going to send it? I think he's going to send it. He's looking at it. He's looking at it. He's sending it. Of course he's sending it. He's getting a 3-second penalty.
Oh, who are we on board with, Shane?
Sorry, Habibs and Folksy just watching their battle. Spectrive is going around the outside as well. Oh my God, the 3-1.
This is a lot of... Oh, Spectrive out of nowhere. That is a move and a half. Oh, God. Oh, Folksy's hit the back of Spectrive.
Yeah, did he get wing damage there? It looks like he's wincing on net. Oh,
I don't think so. This is a great battle.
Isn't it?
Oh, this is fantastic.
And the front
These three going at it, hammer and tongs. And they all have similar ERS.
None.
Which is not a lot. All three have the red light flash.
Sadistic has a lot though. Sadistic is now on the tail of Habib's.
Yeah. What's he running at battery wise?
57, so he has a fair
60%.
Bit more. Yeah.
Craigie on to 30. The lads here may have shot themselves in the foot.
Yeah.
On a track with such a long straight.
I think Habib's lost a bit of traction there. This should be... Well, they're all going to have DRS, so it's going to be DRS, but he has a load of overtake. So I think Sadistic is going to make this move. Alphastone.
Here we go, yeah, well, he's got the battery. An extra 160 or 180 brake horsepower on top.
Clipping out there. I just need... Oh, he's
spin! Contact. Sadistic is facing the wrong way.
That was
We're reversing. Yeah, looked like it.
It looked... From what I can say, I just need to go and get Alphastone's. I do apologise. The stream will go blank for a sec. Performance by Knockos there. Spectre
Let's see now. And we have Alphastones, Lemony Tang, Spectriv and Folksy, along with Modster. 5 lads with Panos.
There's Craigie with one now. There's a bit of a gap between the top 3 now, so you've a 2 now. Clement's about to pass Craigie down the straight here for P6. Or it's P5, I should say, sorry.
P5.
That's the inside line here now for turn 1. Craigie now is the inside line for turn 2. And they're getting a bit close for turn 3. And Clement now has a penalty. They gave you a space, so it was close. It's always... There's not much space for one car, let alone 2 going through there. So
I'll tell you what's going to happen, Shane. You can call me the Oracle.
What's that?
Craigie is coming up behind Habib and Folksy. Craigie's currently in 5th.
Yeah.
2 lads in front of him are just killing each other, and they both have no battery. Craigie's just edging closer and closer.
More, yeah.
He has 36%. Oh, the others have nothing. Like,
well, they have a bit more now. They're up to... They have 14. I'm looking at Folksy now. He is... Oh,
Shane, that'll be gone by the time they cross the finish line.
Yeah. But what
I wouldn't even charge them yokes to be that dangerous at this stage.
Now is he's broken the DRS of Habib's. He's 1.2 now, so he might be able to start saving his areas a bit more, so that you can defend the Clement. And I think Craig needs more watching his mirrors at this current time. Clement's right there. I think Clement's going to probably get the elbows out a bit more this time around. He actually doesn't seem to be close enough this time. It was only 4/10.
He's getting the slipstream, getting the toe.
Knockos is about to get Lemony. He's very close to him.
Oh, here we go. Knockos right on the gearbox of Lemony. He's having a sniff. Does he like what he smells?
The tang of lemon off that gearbox.
I'll tell you what, the tang of lemon off that gearbox. I'll tell you what does Lemony have in the battery? He's got a 50% while Knockos is running on 95.
Knockos hasn't even plenty of juice at this stage.
Ah, seriously.
100%.
He's managing this.
So Clement, this is the closest one, and it's Clement then with Craigie.
Clement on Craigie, yeah. The rest are quite spread out. Yeah. With the exception of Sadistic, maybe catching up to Alpha.
Just making sure Alpha is back in control of his car.
I suppose what Knockos doesn't want to do on the straight is use too much of his battery to get by Lemony. I mean, they both have battery. Lemony could defend, and what they'll do is they'll just cancel each other out.
6 mag is in the pit. 6 mag's boxed.
Okay, so what's that leader in? Right. Okay.
Ben has a 3-second penalty that helps 6 mag as well.
Knockos is burning up behind Lemony. There you go, the whiff of Lemony. He's on the outside. Lemony, is he going to defend?
Oh, very close.
Knockos gets the move done.
Got the move.
Look clean.
A squeaky bum for a moment there, but
they go up to 6th, up 12 places.
So Craigie now is in the DRS of Habib's, as you mentioned earlier on, and now Clement is also. We have a three-way Trudy train going on here.
Look, we like to see it. And look at that, Shane. The top out of the top 5 people, only one doesn't have a penalty. That's Habib's.
Yeah. Owen is pretty close to Sadistic as well. Sadistic making a comeback after his contact with Habib's earlier on. I actually, what I done that time around, because the Knockouts and Lemony moment was very similar to the Habib's and Sadistic, and I did see it on the stream, but the only issue was I was watching, it was on the broadcast angle, not the on-board angle. And it looked fine. The ex-pro is gone.
Habib's into the pits.
I think Habib's is in. So is Ben. Onto the medium.
Yeah. I think it's important for the lads, like, you know, it's alright for lads to make a move on you. It's alright to overtake. You give each other enough space. You race aggressively but cleanly, and like you know, you can switch back and forth between each other.
Yeah.
You don't have to try and defend every move, because you know ultimately you can get damage or just cost yourself time in the long run. So you gotta race a bit clever sometimes.
Yeah.
Let the move happen, and Lemony knows what he's at.
He does. Lemony knows his track awareness and all is second to none. Yeah. Six Mag with getting that earlier stop on Ben has now a 4-second net lead here, with a penalty for Ben, so he's pretty much has a 7-second lead at this moment in time.
And here we have my man Folksy in the lead here.
Yeah, he hasn't pit though, that's the only thing.
Oh, I tell you, what a track for regenerating the batteries.
It is pretty quick, and it shouldn't.
He's up to 50%.
Yeah.
Fantastic work.
It's an awful lot of, I know they have turn 1 and turn 4, really heavy braking, but that's really it though.
He's in. The race leader's in the pits.
Right. And
which puts Craigie out in front.
Yeah. Safety car for those boys now would really help them going to the hards to the end of the race to be sorted.
Are they going on the hards? A lot of them are mediums.
At this stage, I don't think mediums will go 25 laps. Would they? Maybe they could. I'm not sure. But Knockouts up to P2 from last.
Yeah, and he is the furthest man up on the mediums by the looks of it. Because Craigie went on the softs. So I would say at this stage in the race, Shane, the mediums are the better tyre.
They seem to be.
Over the softs.
Still think Six Mag is pretty comfortable here now. Ben and Specdriver battling side by side down into Specdriver, into turn 4 there. Specdriver's got the move done. He is on he's on 3-lap older tyres here. He made the early stop by the looks of it, to use those tyres at advantage, and it did work out for him because he has made a jump on Ben. But I say towards the end of this stint here, I do think that Ben will get the upper hand. We have Liverpool, who's just behind Lemony. Craigie has to stop now. Yeah, Craigie's on the way in. Don't speed.
Craig's on the way in. But now is the time for the lads on the mediums. Knockouts out in front to start burning a bit of battery and open up a gap, because this track it appears to be extremely good at regenerating it.
I just noticed by Craigie's Craigie entering the pits that I never took the pit assist off, and he just went full speed into the pit.
Listen, if it's there, use it.
Ben, another penalty. That's 6 seconds.
Liverpool fan has overtaken Lemony, so we have Liverpool fan now running in second, Lemony third, Six Mag fourth, and Yellow Ben in fifth.
Yellow Ben, that's good, yeah. Yellow Ben. Yellow Ben and Specdriver.
Oh, Lemony has got a penalty.
Ben, wheel to wheel there with Specdriver. He's going to get run out of road here, is he? Or is he going to make the move stick? Oh, I think that was...
this is a tricky place to be on the inside.
Got it done. Alphastones and Jay Hart.
We know he's quick around the S's here. Oh.
Specdriver.
Yeah. We've seen him doing it in quali. I know he can do it.
He's in dirty air now, that's the only thing.
Yeah. That's very true. It's not really a place you want to be sniffing a gearbox of another car.
Not. Oh, Alphastones and Jay Hartnell are very close. Did you get the move done? Oh, they're side by side into the stadium section. Alpha got the move done, and Jay only caught the end of it there, but that's a great move, yeah. But look at the tyres though. Alpha's on brand new softs and Jay's on 11-lap old hards there, so he is going to have a good tyre advantage there. So
I think realistically, Shane, the lads who started on mediums are going to want to get over lap 20.
You will, yeah. Oh, these boys are...
That's where you want to be aiming.
Spectrive and Ben are just... Every time I'm watching these, there's an overtake. A couple of penalties came through there.
Second penalties. I mean, this is getting a bit funny now because we've only got 5 lads or 6 lads without penalties.
Mm-hmm.
These are going to play a massive, massive role come the end of the race. And those hards are not a great tire. They're hard to get used to around here. They're hard to warm up around the slower corners. And you can see the lads are picking up more and more panels that are on the hards.
You can see Six Mag is struggling massively behind Lemony. Just going through those S's, he was right with his gearbox. He's lost a second now to the Spectrive behind. Just by being held up here by Lemony on all tires. Lemony won't be boxing straight away. Ben's gone. I don't have Ben, I don't think.
Ben is...
Yeah, and I don't think I have him. Yeah, and I don't have him. So I can't invite someone that I'm not friends with. Again, you ask everyone to add them, to add you. If Ben's listening or if anyone is in the lobby that knows Ben, tell him to add me.
Ghost him. I tell you what, I had no idea, and I even raced here a few nights ago. Oh, there's a penalty for knockouts. I had no idea how good this is for regenerating the battery.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was out there now, I'd be using my battery every lap. I'd be using a decent bit of it and letting it regenerate, using it again.
Definitely.
You know, pick a number in your head, say don't let it go below 30% and use it.
Mm-hmm. Knockout fight. Oh, Knockout's got done speeding in the pit lane.
Oh, speeding in the pit lane.
So that doesn't make... Maybe I did set it because... I don't know. He got caught in the speed lane, but Craigie definitely leading centre, so... I don't know what the story is.
Yeah, but I don't think Knockouts has it on, you know, as an individual setting. I think he has it off.
I get you.
Right.
I think I have internet issues here. I'm lagging a bit. Ben and Alpha Stones. Oh yeah, Ben's not in the lobby. We can't invite him back in.
Okay.
So
Ben is gone. Orange Ben, but we still have yellow Ben, yeah? Or is
no, yellow Ben's gone.
The yellow Ben's gone. Damn.
Yep. Six Mag.
So now we have Spectrive is giving Lemony a hard time here.
Yeah.
Has Lemony pitted yet? Did he start on the mediums?
No, he started in those tyres. Yeah, he started on the mediums.
Oh, grand. Yeah, I can imagine Lemony getting a few more laps out of these, and he knows he's not, like, he knows that Spectrive's on the better tyre, but at the same time, he's not going to want to let him breeze on by. You know, you'll try and hold him up.
Yeah. Checking the penalties.
Jay Hartnell. Jesus, Jay Hartnell has more penalties.
Jay Hartnell has 12, and Spectrive have 12.
God.
Monster has 9.
Oh, Lemony's into the pits.
Lemony's 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Knockos and Lemony started on the mediums, so they went in on lap 15 and 16.
Yeah, they must be trying to... they must be two-stopping, yeah. 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 Oh, what's going on? Trying to get...
To the end.
Just trying to get... apologies for the stream. Just trying to get Ben back into the session here. He sent me a friend request there. Yeah, and especially late safety car hits your...
Some of the lads up in front of them have massive penalties.
Spectrive, we have another one. 15 seconds for Spectrive now.
In 15 seconds, we're not even halfway through the race.
Yeah. Like, if you really genuinely look at it,
risk getting disqualified.
Yeah. If you look at it now, Six Mag is a net 19 seconds ahead of Spectrive. He's a net 7.3 ahead of Folksy. And he's a net... Well, actually, it'd be 7.3. It'd be 7.4 plus the 4.5. We've got 11. He basically has a 10-second lead at the moment, current, with penalties.
Yeah, no, it's going to be hard to get your head around with all the penalties at the moment. But
Jay Hartnell's the only car that hasn't stopped at this current moment in time. So
Jay Hartnell, what tyre is he on?
He's on the hards.
So he started on the hards?
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to want to be getting to about lap 6:25.
Yeah, to go on the softs. Get 10
laps out of the softs at the end to do a one-stopper. Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep it going, Jay. I'd like to see it. Something different.
That too. Liverpool fan with a pen.
So that's his first of the day.
So someone like Owen here, just looking at Owen. Owen's right behind Liverpool. Oh, Liverpool has been there on traction by the looks of it. Just happened right in front. He's after damage his wing. Oh,
damage.
Yeah, front wing damage. Coming out the box, and he's only just come out of the pits as well. His tire's only 1 lap old.
Tell you what, Folksy is struggling to get into the DRS of Spectra. The gap is staying around 1.2, 1.3 seconds.
Vintage with a 3-second penalty.
Oh, this is crazy with the penalties, lads. This is crazy.
Say,
there's only 1, 2, 3.
Liverpool and Six Mag. Yeah, the 3 of those boys.
Liverpool as well. No, Liverpool fan. Yeah, he has a penalty actually.
He does have a pen. Yeah, it's just because he's in the pits, it doesn't show. Yeah.
3 lads without penalties, and you'd have to say at the moment, Six Mag, he's looking good.
Looking good. He might be moving back to Mondays if he keeps going at this
with this pace.
Yeah.
Why not?
Craigie with a pen. There is Knockouts right behind Craigie. Where's this going to go? He has a load of ERS. Craigie has literally nothing. But he does have the DRS from Alpha Stones directly in front, so...
I think Knockos needs to start burning a bit of this now. I mean, he's managed it great so far, but it regenerates too quick here. So realistically, the advantage you're getting over the lads who are using it is probably not an awful lot.
I think he's going to make the move here. He looks pretty close.
Slipstream. Can he make a double move? That's the question.
Oh!
Can he make a double move?
Look
at this! Look at this! He's on the grass!
What a
move! What a move!
Oh
my god! Oh my days! And he made a stick!
Yeah.
He was cutting the grass out
with
there.
Alonso around Cover Grande on the grass.
Oh, Flymo!
What a move!
Brilliant! That's what you say to your battery for, gents.
That's it. That's it.
Me saying to use it. Keep on going, Knockouts. You do what you want.
No Knockouts there. Now, Knockouts has, though, put himself into a 2-stop strategy by going on these softs. So he really needed to do that. Folksy now is within DRS of Spectrive.
Yeah, well, I suppose what Knockouts would be hoping for here would be to get a few laps out of these, to close in on the lads in front, and for a safety car to come out when everyone pits. So it neutralises, puts everyone on the same footing.
Yeah. I really don't like seeing those lap cars getting involved in these battles, but...
I mean, they're ghosting, yeah, so...
Yeah, but it's very distracting.
I know, yeah, but listen, it's very hard for lads who are racing to say, oh, they're getting lapped, even though they know they're ghosting.
I just want to try to get rid of ghosting, but...
Yeah, there'd be some clips with that, like...
Yeah, Folksy's just got Spectrive.
Oh, so Folksy's got Spectrive. Yeah, the question is, can Knockos close his gap up to Spectrive?
Well, that's what he needs to do. Have the gearbox glitch there, so I'm not going to stay on board with him. Craigie's doing a good job there in P5. Alvastone's directly behind him. I mean, there is a bit of a field spread now, which is literally after 20 laps is the first time. Well, we still have Spectrive within the DRS of Folksy, but we basically took 20 laps. Oh, well, no, Jay Hartnell and TKD. Well, that's because of a pit stop. But yeah, basically the first time we had
another 3 seconds.
Oh, he's getting disqualified.
We're about to see actually on
He's on 18 seconds. He's on 18 seconds.
Oh,
Yeah, this is the first time all race I think that we have nobody within the DRS zone. Oh no, wait, Lemony Tank's behind Ben, 8 tenths.
Look at this, folks, he's taking a second out of 6 mag there.
Sorry, I'm gonna just try to get Ben again. We're just sending Ben another invite there. I've sent him. Does he? He's still ghosting. Car's still ghosting, unfortunately. Owen, right, Alpha Stones his pit for the mediums. That be him to the end now. That's his 2-stop strategy done.
You get 15 laps on the mediums, no bother.
Yeah, I think Lemony was right to go into the hards just to get into the end, because there's a few guys up in front of him as well. I think need to pit. He's gonna get the jump on Ben here now, unfortunately. The P10 here now. So anyone close, anywhere close to Liverpool, just behind TKD, Alpha Stones with another penalty.
I'll tell you what, Folksy again on that lap has taken another the guts of a second out of 6 mag.
He has.
He is, and he's probably going to get, if he just stays behind here, Monster, he'll get the DRS. He's closing this gap at a rate of knots. And it appears he has learned how to use the batteries. Come on, go, get your DRS and
just have
burn.
to get the DRS off Monster as well.
Yeah, that was it. That's the clever move. Let Monster stay in front, get this. Drive straight through him here. You might even get it on the next straight.
Spectro's boxing for another set of mediums. Yeah, the 2-stop's not the way to go.
The 6 mag is going to see this gap closing. But he also knows he has no penalties. I don't know, can you tell how many penalties, folks, he has?
6. He has 6 seconds worth of penalties.
Oh, it makes it tough.
Right. This has been a fantastic race. Ben's left now, even though I've added him to the bloody race, but sure.
Actually, look at, he's gone.
Yeah, no, he's left the server, like.
Okay. Right, so, Folksy now 1.6 seconds behind the leader. However, he does have 6 seconds of penalty, so can he force 6 mag into a few mistakes? PLR on 3 seconds of penalties.
Yeah, that's his first.
Yeah.
Okay, everything's starting to kick off again. He's winning the DRS. He's only 4 tenths behind Sadistic now. So we're starting to get a bit more battles. A bit more battling. Starting to have folks who's winning DRSs. I think you said there's 6 mag. Liverpool with another penalty.
Yeah.
So it's all coming thick and fast
a bit on this straight.
Oh, 6 mag is boxed. 6 mag's boxed.
Okay, probably a clever move. You know, Folksy was catching him. Get out of the way.
He's gone on the soft for 13 laps. That's a stretch. But no,
it's doable,
mediums.
Shane. They were pitting on lap 10.
No, there's mediums. It's mediums.
I would have went on the softs.
Yeah.
Well, like the lads were pitting on lap 10 after doing 3 laps on them already.
Jay Harton's retired. Oh, Jay Harton's retired on the S's. Is this a safety car?
Oh, safety car! Safety car!
Oh,
here we go.
God.
The last 13
Knuckles
laps.
is in a great position. He's in P2 now. And if he boxes...
He needs new tyres.
Needs new tyres. And he's in a P2. And Folksy is in a great spot here now as well. I think this is going to backfire for 6 mag. He doesn't have to pit. Everyone else in front of him pit,
penalties. Careful entering the pits. Do not pick up 5 seconds. Now, Shane, can people serve their penalties in the pits here?
You can serve a 5 seconds. You can serve a drive-through.
So Knockos will serve his 5-second penalty for speed in the pits on the previous time.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so realistically, he's just carrying a 3-second penalty.
And he has a 5. Just look, he has a 5-second gap.
What's he doing? Oh, the Delta.
Monster speeding in the pit lane. Having a bad time, Monster.
Okay.
6 mag is itching to get by here. He knows that all these guys are pitting, and he needs to get it front.
Who was it on the previous lap that put on the mediums? They should get themselves in and get on the softs here.
That was 6 mag.
Oh, what does he do?
Oh no, I'd go back to he'd want to get his first place back. Will he get it back?
Oh, with everyone behind you on fresh softs.
He's behind Folksy. Folksy pitting for mediums too. Knockos went for the soft.
I think that's the wrong call.
See, the thing is, well, they probably don't have new softs. So the softs that they all have probably have 2 or 3 laps on them already. Where, if you look at Knockouts, he's in a great position because he had the quali ban, has probably 4 sets of softs to use. So he's after coming out now and fresh.
Knockouts has softs to burn.
That's it. But Six Mag now has lost P1. He's in P2. But, and his third water, the only would be a lap older than Folksy because he only stopped the lap before. So no pen. Right, so he's basically a net 6 seconds in the lead at this moment in time.
Who's this? Six Mag?
Six Mag, yeah.
Yeah.
But
the only thing we're saying here now is that has Spectra gone in for new boots there?
They're a lap old, so I think they're 2 laps. They'll be 2 laps old at the end of this lap.
And what about Craigie?
Craigie boxed. Knockouts box. Okay, so Clement box.
We have Knockouts and Craigie potentially on brand new softs. Spectra on
very
mediums. New softs.
They're on new mediums.
Oh,
Lemony got a corner cut on the safety car penalty.
Here, Lemony. I'm telling you what, I'm backing Knockouts here.
No, it's a great opportunity.
These fresh softs on. He's the quickest. He's got the quickest tyre in the first 5.
I think he definitely has a shot of coming second, and I think Six Mag still is in pole position for the win, just with the amount of penalties. Because who's just pit there? Who's that? Who's been...
All right, let's have a look at. So I want to go on board with Folksy to see how he's going to restart this. Can he get a jump on the lads?
That's it. They'll have about 10, 11 laps to the end here. I'd assume it's coming in this lap, but keep an eye on the safety car. It's flashing green, it means it's coming in, so keep an eye on that.
What temperature is he getting these? Like, you're going to get these new mediums up to? You need these warmed up.
Oh no, Alpha Storm's with a collision with Habib's in the safety car.
Oh no.
Conditions. Where are they? Alpha Storm's is 2 positions behind. So he's broke his wing, so I don't know how that happened, but safety cars are gone green. Generally it's after sector 2, we might see a flash green here.
Sometimes they throw a little sneaky late one out as well, though. Catch you off guard.
What was that?
Sometimes they throw a little late notice out to say the safety car is in.
It's generally programmed for them as soon as they cross the sector 2 line, which is around these S's, and it's just halfway down this straight. Generally that's when they trigger in this lap. So when the safety car crosses that line, which should be now.
And the front 3 are very closely batched. I mean, there's nothing wrong with giving a little bit of space, warming up your tyres, getting a few darts in.
Yeah.
I can't see if it's in yet. I could be out for another lap.
Yeah, it's out for another lap. Yeah. What happens is, if you look at the light flashing, it's flashing yellow on top. Yeah. When it on its in lap, now and again it'll go green, and you'll see it flash green.
Okay.
That's another sign. But generally, at the end of sector 2 is when you get the notice of, we're coming in this lap.
I'll tell you what, this is not working out great for the lads up on the mediums, because you're after doing, say, 3 or 4 laps now under safety car, which is just going to help the lads on the softs. They won't be wearing.
I do think that the issue, I would have still went for the mediums. If I had a new set of softs, I would put a new set of softs on, but I think that all these guys that are in the top 4, well, bar Craigie might have had a new set of softs, but Craigie might have went soft, medium for his strategy, and not, so he might not have had a set of softs to go for. But the likes of everyone else around Knockouts, they all got into Q3, so they all didn't have that option that Knockouts had for the soft tire. So it's one of those things.
I keep on. I'd be forgetting that.
There must be 10 laps to the end now, so this should be coming in this lap.
Should be in. We're going to see a bit of drama here. I can sense it.
Yeah.
Everyone with full batteries, fresh tyres, 10 laps to go around Mexico. This should be a good finish.
It's going to be fireworks, to say the least. It's been a fantastic race. Some of the battling earlier on, some of those moves, Knockouts overtaking 2 guys on the grass nearly.
Oh, that was a fantastic move.
Specdrive having great battles as well with the Habibs and all those. Some great racing. Here it is in this lap.
Safety car in this lap, folks. He is backing him up.
Right.
When does he go?
We just need to keep an eye as well on the old throttle input, because once he goes, he has to go.
Yeah, we know you can't go and stop, but you know what? You can crawl and go.
Yeah. You're not going yet.
Now.
So you want to go when the other person can't go. So
see, this is such a long straight. Like
he's got it. He's
burning the battery. He knows the slipstream here. He needs to burn a bit. I'm going to hop on board with 6 Mag. 6 Mag is burning through the battery as well, and he's in the slipstream. Spectre very close to 6 Mag.
They all used about half of their airs down that straight. They all had full airs, and they're all down about 48% now.
Yeah, Knocko's caught napping a little bit.
Yeah. See how he uses these softs.
Yeah, and in fairness, he has a nice gap behind him, so he just has to close the gap in front. He's got a good view of what's going on in front of him. Let me see what's going on behind. TKD man looks very close to the back of Ben, or Yellow Ben, but he's gone, isn't he?
Yellow Ben, I think, is gone, yeah.
Why is he still on the track?
He disconnected and didn't...
Knocko's on the back of Craigie. He's asking questions.
Oh, he is. They're going to go for a move down there. 6 Mag got a pin. That's big. That is big now. So he only has a 3 second... He only has a 3 second gap now.
Who does? Oh, who got the panel?
6 Mag.
6 Mag. Oh, yes. Brilliant. That is going to make it interesting.
Yeah.
Right, here we go. Knocko's needs to get by Craigie on this straight.
I'm watching this here now.
Does not want the lads in front, getting away. Here we go. Craigie's lights flashing. Knocko will see that. Although it'll probably be charged going across the start-finish line, but he should get a move here.
Using all his overtake in the fence here.
Oh, which way is he going? Oh, there's a lot of battery being used that might not pay off.
Late break.
Brakes later. Brakes later. Gets the move done. He's staying wide. Yeah. Yes. Can Craigie come back? Looks like Knocko's might just be too far ahead.
I think he had those tyres now. He'd be looking forward.
Yeah.
Exactly. Saying Knocko's in a great position here to get P3, to get a podium at the very least here.
Oh, I'd say at the very least, that's got his eyes set on first.
Yeah. After saying that, Spectre has about 21 seconds of pain. So you already have P3
like, to be honest,
at the moment.
Apart from getting by Spectre is going to be irrelevant come the standings at the end with the amount of penalties he has.
Yeah.
So realistically, it's just 6 Mag and Folksy, and I think I don't know how many penalties Folksy has.
Folksy had 6 seconds last time. We'll double check it again. So penalties 6 seconds, So Spectre has 18. So Knocko's and 6 Mag would be fighting for track position, as in whoever finishes in front of them is ahead. Now the DRS is open. Folksy has no overtake. Folksy literally has no overtake.
He has
He's on 0.
shot the bed.
Now 6 Mag does have a little bit, but it's pretty much shot the bed too.
I think at this stage I wouldn't stick Folksy's batteries in my remote, like. They've been used that much tonight.
Yeah, they wouldn't go into the drawer. You know that drawer that every house, especially in Ireland anyways, everyone's house has about 400 dead batteries that you always used to go back to, and they're always, there was never
you put them in the cupboard or something, then go back to them. Oh, these are brand new. They last about 2 hours.
So 6 Mag is, he has up to 27% now. Both of them are saving it.
Yeah, lower on further back the field. Looks like he is coming up to Habib.
Yeah.
Oh, this ghost car is causing mayhem. But listen.
The ghost car,
Oh, monster.
Getting 3 seconds. Oh, Sadistic just got Craigie on the run into the stadium there. Sadistic also on softs as well. I think he might be. Yeah. Sadistic's also on softs, so him and Knocko's are on that same strategy. Knocko's is now in the DRS zone of Spectre.
This is going to be interesting. I'll have a look.
And he doesn't have a lot of overtake, but as you said, it doesn't take. Oh, move! Battle for the lead!
Oh,
battle for the lead! 6 Mag is down the inside.
Changed hands. It looks like it's changed hand. Folks, he's not letting it go. Bit of contact.
Folksy won't let that go.
Oh, he's go. Listen, elbows out.
Right there.
Elbows out.
Sometimes
the two of them are killing each other here.
Go for the outside overtake into one.
Oh, and they're not letting it go. I tell you what, they're both seeing red here. Yeah. They're not thinking of a bigger game because the lads behind have battery.
For Folksy. that brings it back to a 6-second delta now. Foxy has 9 now. Sometimes it actually might be better to make the move around the outside of turn 1.
Knockos needs to be careful here going through the S, is so close behind.
I need to get a Liverpool fan. 1 sec.
More battery. Spectre came back. I don't know whether there was contact.
Dang. Oh, Habib's on.
Oh, this race for the top 3 is really interesting.
Yeah. Well, we know Knuckles at the moment is in a net P2 right now.
Well, P2 because he's racing 6 mag for track position. But
he is, he's ahead of
6 seconds of penalties.
He has 9, but he's 6 seconds more than Knuckles
and
6 mag.
Yeah.
So he's a net 6 behind him.
But I mean, have a look at 6 mag. 6 mag is trying to check out here.
With pens. Still on 18, is he?
He's at that checkout, that Tesco checkout here. Yeah. He's scanning the food. He wants out of his shop ASAP.
TKD and Alphastones. Alphastones with another pen. How many pens does he have? He has 12 now. Spectrive with another one. That's 21 now for Spectrive. I think Spectrive might finish on the podium and finish outside the top 10. Clement with a move.
Well, that's what penalties will do to you.
Yeah. Clement with a move and Craigie there. This is close. Habib's with another penalty.
Oh, Alpha Stones right on the back of TKD, man. Oh, something happened there.
It's not over between Folksy and 6 mag either. They're still taking lumps out of each other.
It's hard to take I'm trying to look back through the field, what's going on, but it's hard to take my eyes off this top battle here.
I know. Because Clement has a DRS train behind him with him, Craigie, Habib's, Owen and Lemony. So you have a good train there going on, and then you have the lead train, which is a DRS train from 6 mag back to Spectrive. So also have to take into consideration, Sadistic is basically in the same boat as Knockos. They both have 3 seconds of pens.
Yeah.
And they're both on the soft tyre. I just think the issue is, I think Knockos would have got Folksy, but because Knockos has Folksy has the DRS
he's close enough here to have a
shot.
Knockos needs to burn that battery. Why isn't he not burning the battery?
Folksy doesn't have any battery to use.
I know, he needs to use a bit more battery.
I think he's trying to save it for a later move, but...
Yeah, it might be the wise thing to do, but when you see that light flashing in front of you, you know it's an easy bit of time to get there if you have a bit of battery. Like, he's not using the battery, he's letting that build up for a late assault.
He is.
Could be Operation Desert Storm here for the last 2 laps from Knockos.
I have to say, Folksy his elbows out, isn't he? But he's having a great race.
That's why I like him.
Yeah.
You know what you're going to get with Folksy.
He's using overtake in the corners and all, and he's using it why is he using it now?
At all costs. I'll tell you what, this is...
He has none left,
Oh, Spectre right on the back of Knockos. Spectre could be thinking himself, you know what, I don't care about the penalties, I'm going for track position. He's not letting these go either. Oh, Lemony, 3 seconds. Alpha Stones, 3 seconds. Okay, now Knockos is close enough here. This could be the move. Now he's burning. Oh, here we go. Once that flap opens. Oh, he's... Okay, he's gone. Yeah, could it be another double overtake? Could he? He couldn't. Could he? Oh, he sticks it up the inside. There's contact. Can he get the switch back? He's burning again. He's burning the gate. He's going to get it done. He's going to get it done. He does it. He's around the outside. Can he hold it? Oh, he's gone wide. He needs to defend this. Slow her right down. Yes. Fantastic. So Knockos into the lead. Racing 6mag in second for track position. Both have equal penalties. Folksy in third with a 6 more penalties, 6 more seconds of penalties than the front two. And Spectre with 6mags gets another 3 seconds. Knockos has a buffer of 3 seconds over second. That is huge. Here we go, starting lap 35 out of 36. The main action appears to be at the top of the field. The rest of the field are fairly spaced out. PLR Craigie on the back of Clement. Not close enough. Six Mag is out of battery. He's out of battery. I don't know where my co-host is gone.
Yeah, I'm still here. Sorry.
He's here. Right.
Yeah, just a few bits have popped up. Habib's with another penalty. So Knockos is in the net lead and also on penalties as well now, which is incredible from last place. Maybe we should start last more often.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, seems to suit him. Has Folksy thrown in the towel? Wouldn't be like Folksy to do so. I'll tell you what though, those softs have got a hard 10 laps for him, Knocko. So 6mag may well be on the better tyre here for this last lap, but his battery is so low. If Knockos has anything in the tank, he should burn it. Keep him at bay.
Is he going for it? Just had a look. Last lap. Knockos run deep.
6mag takes that a lot better than Knocko.
He's going to run out. Always going to run out of room there. Top better
where's
of it.
Folksy? Does he smell blood on 6mag here? Monster has retired.
In the pits, yeah.
Yeah, it's actually just the only action really happening here. Craigie looks like he's taking Clement.
Folksy with another pen.
Oh, geez, Folksy might even be on the podium.
This rate he won't. Sadistic has less on him.
Well, we know Sadistic, we know Folksy and Spectre probably won't get on the podium. Can Craigie get on the podium? Just depends what his penalties are like compared to Sadistic.
Yeah. We'll have a quick look at the penalties now. So Craigie has 12. I think the next best would probably be Clement. That could get Clement right in the back of. Oh, there. Clement just got Craigie on track. Sadistic with a 3 second.
This is a fantastic drive. Congratulations. Last to first. Big Knockos crossed the line, but a little bit of a chin wag on the way through.
Sadistic
6mag finishes in second. Sadistic in third. Folksy at the moment. No, Clement in the fourth.
Yeah. Folksy fifth. Owen 6. TKD 7th.
No.
Something just changed
again. Oh, what? Alpha Stones finishes first? What's going on here?
I don't think that's correct there. Yeah, it did change, but that's, I think he was a lap down.
Maybe that was it. Knockos will be on second place. Brilliant. Doesn't even get to go on the top spot of the podium. Well done, Alpha Stones. Oh, that was some race. That was enjoyable start to finish. There we go. Knockos congratulating Alpha Stones on his race win.
Do you want? Okay, so yeah, Alphastones didn't win the race.
Look at
Just say that,
for
and
a
he
fast
doesn't have.
lap, 37 seconds.
Yeah, and that. Yeah. So we know that's going to move down. So Knockos is P1, Six Mag P2, Sadistic P3, Clement P4, Folksy P5, Owen P6, TKD P7, Craigie P8, Spectre P9, Lemny 10, Habibs 11, ALR 12, Ben 13. But I don't think Ben finished. Liverpool fan didn't finish. Monster didn't finish. Jay Hartland didn't finish. BX Pro didn't finish. So I think ALR Alpha Stones be in and around these guys down here in 14-ish, 15-ish place. So
Super. Are
that's
we getting
that.
the lads in for a chat?
Yeah,
or-
do you want to add them in there?
Shane, you know
or-
me and technology. Come on now.
Just invite leading knockouts there.
I'll invite Knockos in for a chat.
Yeah. Sadistic was another one. It was a fantastic race. I really, really enjoyed it myself. I need to go back to the old. Yeah.
Super watch. I mean, the penalties. It goes to show you, like, they make such a difference. Where did Folksy cross the line? Did he cross it in third?
I think he crossed it in third, yeah.
And what was he eventually, sixth maybe, or?
Oh yeah,
Something like that, yeah. Knockouts.
Oi.
Do you want to start last from more often, do you?
Last to
Worked out
first. Well, first of all, congratulations on the win.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
What do I do? Prioritise party chat or game chat?